Welcome back to the Blackwell Epiphany. We have, in previous episodes, found a man was shot in front of us, then had his soul ripped asunder, or his ghost, um, and then the police covered it up. And we found out what the guy's name was and where he lived, and now we're at his apartment, which seems to be very upscale. Whether or not it's just being hushed up because he's rich or not is a different question.
That vase looks more expensive than everything in my apartment put together. Hi.
Yes, miss?
I'm looking for George Austin. Is he in?
No, he's not. Sorry.
Is there any way I can look inside George's apartment?
Well, that's a weird
Really
thing to
important.
say.
Sorry. Unless you've been authorized, I can't let you in.
Do you know where George Austin is?
I really couldn't say. Sorry.
I'm hoping.
Does the name Grace mean anything to you?
Sorry. Nobody named Grace lives here.
It's weird that he would acknowledge whether or not somebody lives here. Does feel like pretty. Maybe it's just the industries I've worked in, but like usually even disclosing whether somebody does or doesn't exist would be a very much a no-no. Like, for safety and security purposes, don't ever give anyone any leads. Like, nobody needs to know, unless they have authority to, whether somebody exists in a place. Acknowledging that George does live here and Grace doesn't is a lot of information to give up.
I don't recognize the artist, but it looks peaceful enough.
Alright, Joey, I think it's probably your time to shine. Because I think if I go, he's going to be cranky.
Can't do anything with that.
Oh, there's more here than I thought.
Looks like it's full of old clothes.
Holiday clothing drive. It's cold apostrophe. I mean, this is really hard script to read in the first place, but at least get that right so I can read it, because otherwise it looks like It's cold this winter. Please leave your old clothes in the box below for people less fortunate than you. George Austin, apartment 12A. Oh, well, that was easy.
Miss, I'm sorry, but you can't go back there. Residents only.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Well, how's Joey gonna get up to the 12th floor?
Yep, it's an elevator, all right.
She's cold enough without me making it worse.
Time to pester everybody with blowing on them until...
Damn drafts. Need to report that before someone complains.
Hmm. That can't be all that's here, right? We're not going to be able to search up his apartment.
He's watching my every move.
It doesn't seem like there's anything else I could feasibly interact with. But just finding out his apartment number does not seem sufficient.
I don't see why he'd need that.
Well, he might like a cup of coffee. You never know.
Looks like it's full of old clothes.
I didn't think that was actually going to work. I don't know why I would need this piece of paper, but now...
Whatever Joey did, the doorman doesn't seem to have noticed.
Now, for some reason, I want this.
Dropped my pen.
You don't have to have an excuse for bending down, Rosa. Come on. Okay, so what? Do we go flash this in front of Sam?
Detective?
Uh-huh.
Well, does this note mean anything to you? It was written by George Austin.
Whatever it is, it's useless as evidence now that you've got it.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. So why would I want... Oh, maybe I need to go... Maybe I tell the doorman that, like, I'm here to pick up the clothes or something. Also, why is this location named George Austin? That feels...
Showing that
weird.
to him would probably be a bad idea.
Okay. Not that, then.
It's a handwritten note from George Austin, asking the residents of his building to donate old clothes to charity. I'm sure they won't miss it.
So there's no name or address for where the donations are going, which would feel like a logical thing.
It's too far away for me to look. I'd better not push my luck. If I know anything, it's not to argue with a determined doorman.
Is there nothing else I can say to him?
Yes, miss?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
I, heard that George Austin was having a clothing drive here.
Oh, yes. George does it every year. He brings the box to Grace himself.
Okay. Interesting.
Can you tell me anything else about the clothing drive?
No, but if you have any old clothes, feel free to give them to me. I'll put them in the box.
Better not. If you did that, you wouldn't have any clothes left.
It's a little rude, Joey, but you're not wrong.
You said that George takes the clothes to Grace.
Yes, he does. He has an attachment to the place, even though we've got a fine church in this area.
Church? So by Grace, you meant Grace Church?
Yeah, the one downtown. What did you think I meant?
Nothing. Never
Okay,
mind.
interesting.
Sure.
Okay, now we have a lead. What exactly were his words before about Grace? See, Grace isn't safe?
Of all the places,
Really? Ghosts don't like churches?
being a ghost has nothing to do with it.
Weekend organ meditations. It says Grace Church in New York, Episcopal, Reverend Gabriel Ullman, Rector.
Alright, well, somebody looks like they should
It
be
says
in.
Grace Church. Of course, we knew that already.
Alright, go inside, I guess. Oh, there was more stuff outside, but perhaps we're busy now? No, we're good. Wait, but this is not the door we went in.
It's a schedule of services. Nothing is going on at the moment.
I have a question, Joey.
No, I don't have a question,
What's going
Joey.
on?
I actually just wanted to go in the building, but...
It's funny. There are hundreds of stories about haunted churches, and here I am actually bringing a ghost to a church.
Great. I'm a floating cliche.
George said that Grace wasn't safe, but he was referring to Grace Church. What did he mean? Is the church in danger?
I don't know. Would a guy get that worked up over a church? I feel like it's gotta be more than that.
I'm assuming that that means it is not a safe place for whatever reason now. Nothing else. Well, let's
It's
see.
a book full of handwritten prayers.
That's interesting.
This book is full of prayers written by the church's congregation. They're all anonymous and they're all written by hand.
Please, God, let the chemo work. I don't know what I'll do without her. I've been 6 months without a drink. Please help me last another 6. Let my uncle get exactly what he deserves. I don't know what to do. I am so lost. If you are out there, please help. Please help my family through this horrible time. We have already been through so much. Is there a light at the end of this tunnel? Is darkness all there is? Is suicide the only answer? I don't really want to die. Let me find another way. I love him. Does he love me? Please let my father wake up so I can tell him I'm sorry. If my son is with you, God, tell him I love and miss him, and his baby daughter will want for nothing. I want to always be as happy as this. I lost my job. It's all my fault. What do I tell my wife? What do I do?
These prayers just go on and on. There must be dozens of them. I don't have time to read them all. If any, I need to narrow it.
I didn't mean to skip that.
If any of these handwritten prayers are useful, flipping through blindly isn't the answer. I need to narrow it down somehow.
Well, I have the
With this
comparison.
sample of George's handwriting,
Yeah.
I might be able to find something written by him.
Little
Gotcha.
little bit odd to little bit contrived there, but we don't have that many objects to work with, so kind of intuited that way. This place always brought me and Leah solace. Despite everything, it still does. Is this really what I must do? It seems impossible. I am finding my faith is shaken to... It seems impossible, period. I think there's a period there. I am finding my faith is shaken to its very core. Please help me find the strength to fight this battle. If not for me, then for Leah and the others.
I don't need to turn to any other page.
Well, do you think we should take note of any of the information we've gained here? Did we make a note of that? I suspect no. Oh no. Okay. Usually there's a pop-up that says new hint or new note taken, but
George wrote Leah's name down in a prayer. Whatever kind of relationship they have, he must care for her a lot. I don't know much about church organs, but it seems nice enough. I better not, especially with that priest in plain view.
having this big candle in the foreground is very odd.
Hi, could I talk to you for a minute?
Please keep your voice down.
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
Yes. What can I do for you?
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Father Gabriel Ullman.
Could you tell me about that book over there?
For some, silent prayer isn't enough. They want to write it down and make it real. That is what that book is for.
It's pretty quiet here tonight.
God's house remains open despite the weather. If anybody needs us, we are here.
Why the whispers? There isn't anybody around.
That makes no difference. The tranquility of this place must be maintained, whether anybody is here or not, especially on a night like tonight.
Do you know a man named George Austin?
I'm afraid not.
He was a member of this church. Are you sure?
It is quite a large church, as you can see. I'm afraid I am not familiar with George Austin.
Could you tell me about this church?
Are you looking to join?
Not really.
I'm afraid now is not the time for a history lesson.
Give me 1 second. There's a bunch of noise outside. Okay. Apologies for the disruption. I don't think he's going to know about this either, but...
Do you know a woman named Leah? I think she was a member of this church.
Even if she was, I'm afraid the name eludes me. I'm sorry.
George Austin was holding a clothing drive that brought clothes to this church. Are you sure you haven't heard of him?
Yes, we deal with hundreds of clothing drives at this time of year. Some we arrange ourselves, while most are volunteers. It is not possible to keep track of every single one.
Huh. Okay. I think we have
Well,
nothing
thanks.
left.
I'll be going.
Stay safe. This is not a night to be outside.
Okay, so he's very not comfortable with whatever's happening here for whatever reason. Let's bother him.
No reaction. Probably feels drafts all the time in a joint like this.
Honestly, I'm just doing it because in some of the previous games there's been an achievement for it.
My days of tinkling ivories are long gone. Fancy joint like this, I'd expect something with a bit more gravitas.
Fair point, actually. There really isn't anything else to interact with here, though. I guess maybe we go talk to Sam and tell him that George was running a clothing drive. Though then it kind of raises the question of why we came here other than to find the name Leah. I don't think there's anywhere else for us to go or anything else to do. Trying to think if there's anything we can search up. I don't.
No point. You can't.
Detective,
Uh-huh.
have you ever been to Grace Church for any reason?
Church? No, I haven't. Why?
No reason. Forget it. Does the name Leah mean anything to you?
Leah who?
I'm not sure.
Well then.
Well,
Fine, I'll do the searching. Not that, so we go back to the apartment, I'm guessing, and ask about Leah Austin. Or ask about Leah.
hi.
Yes, miss?
Did George know anyone named Leah?
Leah? You mean the police officer?
Police officer?
Yeah. Haven't seen her around for a while, though. Did they break up or something?
I have no idea.
Too bad if so. I liked her. She was good for George.
Leah is a cop. Okay, so now we go back to the precinct and we look at the duty roster and we find out who Leah was, and then we talk about why they're hiding it because he was dating a cop at some point and they're worried that she might be the one that shot him, probably.
Why would I want that?
Because I told you to, Joey.
Looks like some kind of duty roster. Nothing relevant.
Brother and ghostliness, look at the fucking duty roster. Why is this so difficult for you?
According to the nameplate, this desk belongs to someone named Piero. I have no idea who that could be. According to the nameplate, I have no idea.
Okay, so I guess not this. I guess we're going to have Rosa confront Sam just knowing that Leah was a cop.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
So, George Austin was involved with a police officer named Leah. That's it, isn't it? All the secrecy. It's because the police are involved.
You want to get us both in trouble?
Of course not. I want to help you. Look what I discovered already.
Look, I keep my distance from you for a reason. I know you got your sources. I don't know who they are, but you have a way. That goes without saying. Leah Piero is a fine detective. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Maybe you can help, maybe you can't. But I know you're gonna stick your nose in no matter what I say.
Mhm.
Sorry, but I have to.
Yeah, I get that. I can't stop you, but I can't help you either. You're on your own.
Believe me, Detective, if there's anything I'm not, it's on my own.
Well, just be careful.
Okay, now can we look at the
Well,
duty roster?
Uh-huh.
So now we know this is her desk. Wait, I saw Piero there for a second.
Can't do anything with that. It says Piero. Huh. This must be Leah Piero's desk.
Oh, now we can go through it, huh? Very convenient.
Cute kid. It's one of those computer things. Looks like it's powered down.
We have her address. Why does she have her personal mail at work? Whatever. It's a
I assume it's a
contrivance.
telephone, although it's hard to tell these days.
The journal is labeled Midtown Jaywalking Citations 2001 to 2004. Interesting light reading.
That's insane to have a book full of jaywalking citations.
This folder seems to be full of old expense reports. Too many to go through even if I could open it.
Yep, this is Leah Piero's desk, all right.
What is that? Is that a pen? Not something I can click on, so I guess it's not relevant. No name on the photo. I don't know why this music is so intense.
Looks like some kind of duty roster. Nothing relevant.
Joey, for the love of God.
It says authorized fortune. At the bottom are the words.
Alright, I'm just gonna assume everything else in here is irrelevant. And we'll go to Piero's house, because
I don't know where you're going, and I ain't gonna ask. Just don't step on any toes, okay? We cops can get pretty touchy when it concerns one of our own.
Yeah, so do I.
What did you mean by that?
Exactly what it sounded like. Whoever George was, he was one of us.
Us?
Yeah. Come on. It's a long way to Astoria.
So, this is what a cop's salary gets you, huh? A 2-story in Astoria.
It's not bad. Nicer than some of the foster homes I grew up in.
I mean,
Anyway, shall we?
Yeah, we both know the drill by now.
it's not falling down. So, you know. Pretty alright. Okay. Well, let's take a brief break and then we'll look around this place. See you guys then.